Hi everyone, it's Mio here, and today I have a kind of different video. I'm going to show you guys how I decorated my Christmas planner for this year. Since the holidays are here, I really wanted my schedule to reflect the holiday season, to put me in the spirit and help me smile whenever I open my planner, and I know I have a really busy schedule this time. I have always had an obsession with planners, but I've come to realize it's actually very difficult for me to decorate the planner the way I want it, and so I put a lot of thought into this, and I'm going to show you guys how I put my December schedule together. And as you can see, it's very festive and it's themed for the holidays, and of course you can use the basics of what I've done here to translate it into other months of the year. So let's go ahead and get this tutorial started. You'll need to start off with a basic planner. As you can see here, here's my December 2017 planner, and you're going to need some paper. This is a mixed media paper, and I actually prefer this to draw and color all my stuff because the paper's extra thick and nothing will bleed through. And all you have to do is pretty much draw the themes of the stuff you want to do. So as you can see here, I am freehanding some of the doodles and drawings that I want in my Christmas planner. I like to start by drawing everything in pencil, that way if you have any mistakes or errors, it's not a big deal. And just make sure that all the characters you draw are small enough to fit in your planner. I like to use the monthly one instead of the weekly one, so everything needs to be kind of small. And then I go over everything with a marker pen. And the marker pen really just helps me define where I'm going to color in. And if you have some extra pencil marks, don't worry because we'll get rid of those later. I particularly like to take my time on this step because I want everything to come out very nice and clean, and you can't really mess up with a marker pen at this point. So like I said earlier, I like to use the mixed media paper because when I use a marker pen like this, nothing will bleed through on the other side. Once it's dried after a few seconds, just take an eraser and erase all your pencil marks, and you'll have this really clean, pretty character that you just drew out. Now I don't have any Prima markers because they're very expensive in my opinion, but I do have some coloring pencils that I have back pretty much from like middle school, and I'm just using this same box over the years. I'm just going to go ahead and color in my characters and make sure everything really looks nice and pretty. Now, if you're not very confident in your own doodle skills, I suggest you guys looking on the internet and looking at pictures of the theme that you want. So mine is the theme of Christmas, and you can kind of get some ideas of how you want to draw things. If you don't think you're very good at freehanding, you can always print things. It's just harder sometimes to print things on thicker paper, and I really like the thick paper here because when things are too flimsy and it's too thin, it just doesn't look as nice in a planner. I also made sure that each of the little characters that I drawn has a little bubble to add something to my planner instead of just having random characters that take up space. So as you can see here, this one says reminders, so I can add reminders to my planner. I'll have one that has a to-do list, you know, things I need to buy, a grocery list, whatever it is that you need. I want to add meaningful things to my planner rather than just cute little pictures that take up too much space. So now that I have completed all the extra characters I want in my planner, I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and gently cut this out. They don't have to be 100% perfectly on the line. As you can see, there's about like a 1 or 2 millimeter gap from the black line and where my scissors actually cut. But this is what my little, I guess, bookmark kind of looks like. And like I said, it really helps to have thicker paper because then it doesn't bend. If it gets wet, it's less likely to get damaged. And this is what I'm going to put inside my planner. So this is what my monthly calendar looks like, and I went ahead and removed it from my planner, and I'm going to position these over my monthly schedule and just kind of get a general feel as to what kind of space I'm working with, where I want to place things. Keep in mind the important dates that I really need to pay attention to and not cover them up. Once you're done playing around with the position of all the little bookmark characters that you created, you can go ahead and start double-sided sticking taping them to your planner. And I decided that my planner still looked kind of empty and I still wanted some added color, so I decided to add some borders to my planner. So I'm just putting some candy cane borders on both sides and coloring in it a little bit more so it looks a tad bit more festive. And if you can't tell, I'm using the exact same technique where I use a pencil to draw in my candy cane border. I outlined it with a marker pen and then colored it in with a colored pencil. So this is what my planner looks like now with a border. I ended up coloring the top that says December 2017 into a red color first. and then went ahead and repositioned all of my stuff back on. So as you can see here, I'm putting a bookmark on top of a bookmark. That's what I'm calling them. They're not really bookmarks, but my little character pieces to help add layer and dimension and just really have fun with it and get creative with your schedule. So now that I'm pretty happy with the layout of my planner, I'm going to go ahead and use some double-sided sticky tape to pretty much stick everything onto my planner. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Just add the double-sided sticky tape to each of your little character pieces and then position them where you had originally wanted them to be on your planner. And that's pretty much how I decorated my Christmas planner. It's super easy, and the nice thing about using double-sided sticky tape is that if you kind of stick it in the place you don't want it, you can always remove them around. That way, in case you have actually something important come up and your little character piece is covering up that special date, you can just peel them off very gently and re-stick them where you want them to be. So this is what my planner looks like. I went ahead and filled in all the other important stuff on my planner, so it actually kind of fills it out and looks a little bit more busy because I actually have a busier schedule this month. But I think it looks great, and I really loved how it turned out. I hope you guys find this video very helpful, and for more videos like these, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you haven't already, and do check out my other social media websites such as Instagram and Twitter to get previews of videos to come. As a side note, if you're interested, I bought this Kate Spade planner earlier this month at the Kate Spade outlet for $15, so you can check that out and see if you can find one there at your own local store. And if you don't have a Kate Spade planner, any planner will work out just fine. I just happen to be using this one. Alright, good luck, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!